Hi folks, just a short video here today. You can see on the bench here I've got two Yaesu FRG-7 receivers. These receivers are revered by some, have been around for decades now, and it's pretty old technology, but it's very, very interesting technology, and they still work. So how did I end up with two? Well, the story behind this top one here is that I travelled 2.5 hours to the other side of the state of Victoria to pick this thing up. It was sitting on a farm in a barn and dirt all around, and so I picked it up for a very reasonable price and brought it home. Turned it on. There's bands that don't work so well. It's not very sensitive on some bands. It's very dirty on the outside and the inside. Being in a barn, you can imagine it's a bit of a mess. There's a fair bit of work to actually bring this one back up to standard again. So I had it going for 2 or 3 occasions, and I looked at it and I thought, this is something I'm going to have to either hang on to or get rid of or use for parts. So I'm just going to put that one away. And then on a couple of weeks ago, I was at a hamfest here on the Mornington Peninsula and picked up this one. Very reasonable price again, and in great shape. Really well looked after, obviously, because as I said, these receivers have been around for decades now, and they're really starting to show their age. But this one is in really, really good condition, both inside and out. It works really well. Very sensitive, reasonable selectivity. The automatic noise limiter is useless by today's standards with the sort of man-made hash that we've got there, so really not much use for that. But it's a hands-on receiver, as you can imagine, because we've got the main tuning dial here, you've got a megahertz selecting dial, and you've got a pre-selector as well, so you're twiddling around there to get it all tuned up. So I've been using it for the last 3 or 4 days, and I've been noting down a few things that I've been hearing on the shortwave bands, and it has a really nice tone quality to it. With the speaker in the front, it really makes quite a difference. I don't know whether it'll show up on the videos that we've got, because I'm just using a handheld camera phone to record a few little excerpts there that I'll show right now to see the FRG-7 in action.
Oynayan sanatçılar An Serpil Kamp, Loran Aleyhisselam, Mark Adnan Bilçik, Pierre Sadrettin Kılıç, Eren Ayşegül Yalçın.
WBCQ, Monticello, Maine, USA.
Rebecca and Jacob, they points of Isaac's blessing, and they made this plot to enable Jacob to receive the blessing of Esau. It was by decision. Okay, we'll find out. But it was exactly.
Okay, so really nice receiver. Quite happy with this. I'm not sure where it's going to fit on the shelf here. It's looking a bit full here with 2 receivers, 2 transceivers, power supplies, antenna tuners, all sorts of things. mixing desks and things like that. So it's a little bit tight here, and this thing is fairly big and bulky. So I'm not sure where I'm going to put it. I would like to take it out in the bush. And if you've seen some of my other videos, I'd love to get it out in the bush. Really nice, quiet environment. Stick a long antenna on this. Could go really, really well. So I'm going to do a retro review of these. For those of you who read the Mount Evelyn DX report on a regular basis, you'll know that we have the retro receiver reviews. So I'm going to do one of that on this receiver so that you can get into it in a little more depth after I've had a chance to have a really good look at this, and also learn a little bit about the background behind this fabulous old receiver. Thanks for watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you again soon. Cheers for now.